Hey, what is happening, guys? Luke Wayne here. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. I really do. And as always, remember, high hopes and low expectations. Once again, if you like Gotham Knights, then you should subscribe to my channel. But without further ado, let's get down to business. Look, if you actually found this video in the back alleys of YouTube, chances are I'd wager that you're a pretty big Batman fan or Bat Family fan, whatever. And you're looking into Gotham Knights, obviously, because you're watching my videos. You're looking at this game. You're thinking about buying it a year before it even comes out. You want to know as much information as you possibly can on this game. You want to know what you can do to prepare for it, and I have the list for you. So Gotham Knights, actually the official Twitter account for Gotham Knights, posted a list on Twitter of comic books that you should read before Gotham Knights. And this list is actually really important because not only does it say, hey, well, not only obviously are they telling you should read these books, but it's also saying that, hey, they took inspiration from these comic books to write the game, because as we know, they have claimed themselves that although it is an original story, they are taking inspiration from multiple comic books, and they are quite literally giving us a list of the plot. We basically know how the plot will go now because of this. So the list is, and I'll just read it out to you just in case you guys want to know: Gotham Central, Red Robin, The Grail, Batman Hush, Batman, Gates of Gotham, Grayson, Agents of Spiral, Batgirl of Burnside, Batman, Under the Red Hood, Birds of Prey, End Run, and Batman, The Court of Owls, obviously, by Scott Snyder. And they say, step into the night with the team's favorite comic books. Obviously, you know, Batman Under the Red Hood, Batman, and Court of Owls are going to take inspiration from the story. We already kind of knew that from, you know, Jason Todd being in the game with Under the Red Hood and The Court of Owls. Obviously, The Court of Owls are in the game. And on the bright side, well, these are all really good comic books. I mean, I've only read half of them, which is pretty embarrassing since I call myself a Batman fan and I've only read like half of these. But from what I'm seeing and from what I've heard, these are all really good comic books. So I think we should rest easy knowing that the developers of Gotham Knights and the story writers know what they're doing and they know what story they're going to write, and it's going to be good. What does this mean exactly? Well, my personal fan theory is we're going to see Hush, like no doubt about it, because we already saw the Thomas Elliot Easter eggs all around Gotham, and now that we have Batman Hush as one of the comic books, I think it's safe to say that Hush, aka Thomas Elliot, is going to be in the game. But anyways, back to the point. If you've never really read any of these comics, you don't mean to, you don't really care, and you just want to know how the game story will look, then I got you. Here's basically a translation. Gotham Central is a comic I have not read, but I'm pretty sure it focuses solely on Gotham's police force, GCPD, and detectives and what they do. And we already know that the GCPD will play at least some role in the game, and we think they're going to be an enemy faction. That was through leaks and rumors. And we know that the GCPD will not trust the Bat family ever since Jim died, so I think it's going to be very interesting. There will be a very heavy police focus in this game. We also know Red Robin, The Grail. I think we are going to see Robin transform into Red Robin by the end of the game, because of course Red Robin comes from the comic where Batman supposedly died and then Robin called himself Red Robin. And we did get to see Red Robin, similar looking gear in the gameplay trailer, so I think it's safe to assume that throughout the story Tim Drake will move to become Red Robin. We also see Batman Hush. Of course, I just went over that. Hush is going to be in the game. Batman Gates of Gotham. Not too much about that. It's just basically a detective story, so there's going to be a lot of detective elements, but we already kind of know that. Grayson, Agents of Spiral, Grayson, Batgirl, and we already know these characters are always going to be in the game. Batman Under the Red Hood, and so basically they have a comic for like every one of the main characters, but also it's fun to point out Birds of Prey, End Run. I don't really know anything significant about this comic, to be honest. I've never read it, but the fact that they have a Birds of Prey comic on here kind of intrigues me. It makes me think that we will see the Birds of Prey in this game, at least in some point, in some capacity, which is kind of surprising because they're not really well known, even with the new movie that just came out. But honestly, now thinking about it, this game is focusing on not well known sidekicks, so that doesn't really surprise me. I guess we will see Birds of Prey in the game at some point. And then, of course, you have the Court of Owls, but regardless, subscribe if you made it this far in the video because you obviously enjoy my content. Like the video, it takes a second and it really does help me out. If you dislike the video, please leave a comment with constructive criticism telling me why, as I would always love to improve. Thank you guys for watching. You made my day clicking on this video. What do you guys think of this news? Let me know down in the comments below. I don't know. Are these good comics or these bad comics? I've only read like half of them. Do you think it's good or a bad thing that they're making their own original story? And do you think it's good or bad that they're basing off of these comics? Let me know down in the comments below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Hope I see you again in the next video. Thank you for your attention. Stay awesome, y'all, and peace.